I bring you updates my good people concerning how the nationwide protest dey waka for inside different parts of we country Nigeria, but I go talk plenty on how e dey waka for inside Kano state. You know say the Kano state youth don turn this nationwide end bad governance protest into another thing. The youths now dem come outside with weapons say dem wan go do protest. Dem come dey attack one another. Dem come dey loot sef. Dem come dey thief people property, and those kind levels normally e no make sense. Without wasting much of your time, and before I give you the full details of this informate, I wan sharply salute the general public. Anointed Lady TV dey wish una happy new month and una welcome back again to the channel. You know say we dey like give una legit information on the things and things wey dey happen for inside our nation Nigeria. So if you go like to dey receive news like that, feel free make you subscribe to the channel, and remember to put on the notification bell so that as we dey bring the news dey come, na you go first receive the updates and you go get am sharp. And abeg make you try to dey share the news to your family and friends. No dey stingy with the updates, make them too dey know wetin dey sup for inside we country Nigeria. So back to the koko of the hour my good people. The tori be say as the nationwide protest now dey happen, and e dey happen peacefully for other parts of we country Nigeria, some protesters for inside Kano don use am as opportunity to take dey show theirself. How person go carry weapon enter street say wan go do protest? Now they don carry am dey attack theirself. They don dey loot, dey thief people property, dey destroy public property. E come be as if the Kano state youths dem plan am. As they dey do their protest for inside the state capital, they come descend on the industrial park wey dey belong to the Nigeria Communication Commission wey be NCC. And you see this particular park, so they never commission am o. They just destroy the place, thief everything wey dey inside. And the protesters wey dey do this one, so dem are mostly teenagers. They just dey loot furniture, dey loot desktop from the facility. And according to the Minister of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy, im name na Bosun Tijani, he say last the Kano state protesters dey later pull fire for the facility. The minister come say the yarn say their digital innovation park for inside Kano state wey they don arrange already, say they go launch next week to support their technical talent accelerator. He said the thing pain am and he feel sad about the matter when he find out say the Kano state protesters don loot and they come set fire for the facility. The building wey be say e dey set to host their build a turn holiday maker program for secondary school children starting from next week. Now as the Kano state protesters they don put am fire, na setback to their journey to deepen their workforce for technology while creating job opportunities for the youth. Now they don waste millions of naira. The Minister of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy wey be Bosun Tijani, in dey yarn this one for im official social media handle for the popular social media platform wey we know as X. Country people dey do protest #end bad governance sake of say things don too choke them for inside we country Nigeria. Kano state protesters aboki dem carry weapon begin go dey loot, dey destroy facility wey go help them. And based on this new development, so hundreds of protesters wey dey wear face cap, and that face cap na green and dem write the word peace for the body. They come enter streets of Kano too. They come dey pursue all those protesters wey dey loot shops and other commercial places. The peace protesters with their green face cap, they come dey holler with their native tongue, say they need freedom from the government, say they don't want anybody property. Then one of the peace protesters come dey yarn dey give tori people, say they go try their best to stop those protesters wey dey loot and wey dey destroy innocent people their property. Then for inside Lagos state, the #end bad governance protesters they don defy the court order wey yarn say make dem no gather for 2 specific locations for inside the state. In just 48 hours before the protest, Justice Emmanuel Ogunda of the Lagos High Court im grant the state government their application to restrict the protest to the Gani Fawehimi Freedom Park for inside Ojota and the Peace Park for inside Ketu. The Lagos state government dey argue say need dey to protect the critical infrastructures of the state, and e go help prevent any violent incident like wetin happen for the EndSARS protest. And the state government dey believe say as they don restrict the protest to these 2 locations, that is to say na these 2 locations na protesters go fit do their protest, Jaguda people no go fit hijack the protest and the protesters go maintain law and order. But however, my good people, the protesters they no dey hear that one. dem ignore the court order as country pipo dem gather under Ikeja bridge around Computer Village to express their frustration with the high cost of living and other economic challenges wey dey disturb countrymen dem. Police officers come later show up, dey yarn dey give the protesters say make dem move their protest go the location wey court don order say na there dey go do protest. But countrymen dem no still mind wetin the police officers dey yarn. Dem come dey sing their anti-government song and some of dem dey carry placards. Meanwhile, many parts of Lagos dey very much empty as traders dey no gree open for business. Then for inside Rivers State, the End Bad Governance protesters don give Governor Siminalayi Fubara serious heat sake of say Governor Fubara dey appeal give the protesters say im go give dem money for pure water and make dem go back to their papa house. Now sharparly make I yarn you on how the thing take happen. You know say normally the protesters dey para well sake of the bad governance and the things wey dey happen for inside we country. So they come march go the government house for inside Port Harcourt, Rivers State. Then Governor Fubara come dey address the protesters. He come dey thank them for being peaceful and he come dey thank them for coming. He say he dey feel their pain and he want to assure them say he go deliver their message to the president. And he say for inside Rivers State, say they go do everything wey dey for their power to make sure say life better for country people. But wetin they just need for country people na just their support. Make dem dey support the federal government and make dem dey patient. They know very well say hungry dey inside the country Nigeria, but make dem do the camps, make dem get patience with the government. Then he say he go give them small thing make dem take get pure water drink. Na say yarn that one finish, na country people dey come dey para. The youth come dey vex, dey come dey shout no say they no want im money. Say make the governor keep im money. Say wetin dem want na good governance for inside the country Nigeria. Say Tinubu gas go. So the protesters come dey feel as if Governor Fubara dey offer them short up money. The governor come try to explain say no be wetin im mean o. Im just dey offer them something to take buy pure water sake of say they are tired and all those kind of levels dem. But the protesters dey no wan lis ten. And as e don be like that, Governor Fubara come dey wave dey give them as im dey come down from where im bin stand front of the government house and im come comot. Now make I shock you my good people. You know say as this nationwide peaceful protest dey happen for different states for inside the country Nigeria, Kebbi State just be as if nothing concern them. As I'm talking to you right now my good people, both shop for inside the state o, both public and private office o, both public and private school o, both banks o, both markets, all of them dey operate normal. And based on information wey we gather here my good people, we come find out say even as protesters no even dey for the state at all, plenty security personnel still plaster for major streets, roundabout, government institution, banks and major parks for inside the state. These developments now come make tori people dey wonder wetin dey occur for inside Kebbi State. No protest, no nothing. Still yet, both vigilante groups and other security personnel dey just plaster for different locations for inside the state. So this my good people na the informate wey as make I pass give the general public. Anyhow the thing be you for body, feel free make you drop am inside our comment section. You know say na we be Anointed Lady TV, na we dey give una legit information on the things and things wey dey happen for inside our nation Nigeria. So if you would like to dey receive news like that, feel free make you subscribe to the channel. And remember to put on the notification bell so that as we dey bring the news dey come, na you go first get the updates and you go receive am sharp. I dey bring you more interesting informate my good people. Abeg no go anywhere.